So I'd like to now demonstrate how we can copy and paste functions and formulas. So first of all, part-time work, in cell B2, we said the answer is the sum of C2 to N2. That was a fast way of doing it. I'm going to do it a little different way here. Now I'm going to say equals. So I'm going to do a calculation equals C3 plus D3 plus E3 plus F3 plus G3 plus H3 plus I3 plus J3 plus K3 plus L3 plus M3 plus N3. And I'm going to press enter, and that does the calculation for me of part-time work. So one way of doing it, we saw, well, the fast way of doing it was doing by sum. The other way of doing it is by doing a formula, and basically it says add C3, D3, E3, F3 all the way to N3 and calculate the total. Sometimes you're going to have to use functions, and sometimes you're going to have to use formulas, but I just wanted to show you the two different ways. But now we can copy and paste. So first I'm going to take this, this sum function here, which says sum all the numbers to the right of here, the 12 months to the right of here, calculate the sum. So basically it says sum C2 to N2, all the numbers to the right of that. So I'm going to copy that function, and I'm going to paste it down here to rent, because basically rent means add up all the numbers 12 months to the right of it. So when I paste that function in there, it now calculates to $9,600, and that basically says sum C8 to N8. So it knows that it's calculating, adding all the numbers to the right of that in the sum function, and it calculates $9,000. Let's take this formula now that was a formula, not a function, adding C3 through N3. I'm going to copy that basically, and for food I'm going to paste it in here because I want to take all the 12 numbers to the right of it and calculate that. So when I say paste, it calculates $6,000, $500 a month. So basically you can copy and paste a function, or you can copy and paste a formula. So let me go get here. We're going to take this function now because that's easiest. I'm going to copy that function. And we can do a multiple paste. As we've done before, you can paste many. So I'm going to paste for clothing, transportation, recreation, utilities. I'm going to paste in there the sum function. So when I say paste, it puts in the sum function. It says in B10, it says sum C10 to N10. So sum all the numbers, the 12 numbers to the right of that, and it gets $750. And then going down to 11, it says take C11 to N11, and it says C12 to N12, and then finally C13 to N13. So you can copy and paste functions and formulas. So once you've created a function or a formula and you want to use it in a different place, then you can copy it and paste it. There's one other thing I'm going to do here now in terms of using the sum function. I want to know what my total income for the year is. So basically down here I have total, and the total income is ODSP plus part-time. So I'm going to use the sum function here. I'm going to say in column B5 I want to do the function, I want to do the sum, and what I want to sum is B3 and B2. So I'm going to press enter. And so the sum of my income is $19,500. Now I want to know what my total expenses are. So in column B14, I want to do the sum, function sum, and I want to know what the sum of utilities, recreations, transportation, clothing, food, and rent are going to be. So cells B8 to B13. When I press enter, I get $21,700. So I have a little problem here because my total income is $19,500 and my total expenses are $21,700. And so I might have to get a little extra income or reduce my expenses. But anyway, that's how the functions work, and how the formulas work. And if I want to know what my total income by month is, I'm going to copy this for the year. I'm going to say copy, and I'm going to paste it all the way across January through, oops, January through to December, and I'm going to paste, and it says add up the two numbers above for each of the months, and I'm going to find out that I'm making $1,600 a month for the 12 months. And if I want to find out my expenses per month, I'm going to come down here to get my total expenses, take that formula, copy it, and I'm going to paste it all the way across the board. And when I say paste, it's going to calculate the expenses by month, $1,795 and so on. So basically what it's doing is taking all the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers above and adding them up, the expenses all the way up. So it's taking C8 to C13. This is taking B8 to B13. This is taking D8 to D13. So it's copying all of those numbers. Now, if I want to know the difference here, what I can do is I can put an equal sign here, equal sign, and I'm going to take my total income, which is in B5, and subtract my total expenses, which is in B14, and I press enter, and it says I am minus $2,240 for the year. That's how much expenses I have over income. So I'm going to have to do some adjusting of these numbers. If I want to know the difference by month, I'm going to copy this formula, and I'm going to paste it all the way across the board. And when I paste it, it's going to show me month by month how much my expenses are higher than my income. So let me just make a quick adjustment here. I'm going to get more part-time work in January. I'm going to add $500. So I'm going to get $1,200 for January. And what that will do is I'll find out in January I'm actually having $305 more for the year, so that I can play around with these numbers and I can find out what the impact of my budget is on each month, and so that I can try and adjust these numbers.